In a startling turn of events that has left fans reeling and social media in a frenzy, rumors are circulating that rapper Jim Jones got into a physical altercation with his own son during what sources describe as an intense family fallout. What started out as a private dispute reportedly turned into something much more serious, sending shockwaves through the hip-hop community. Neither Jim nor his son has released an official statement, but unconfirmed reports and alleged witness accounts suggest that tensions had been simmering behind closed doors for months. Jim Jones's family appears to be in complete disarray after this reported outburst. Some people think it could be a turning point in his career and public image, while others think it's only the beginning of more serious, long-hidden family issues. Those close to the family claim that the tension between Jim Jones and his son had been increasing for some time. Their relationship was always complicated. What actually happened that night? Was it a heated argument that went too far? Or is there something more concerning going on at work? Stay tuned as the story is just getting started, as the rumor mill churned more pieces of this shocking fact. While the public witnessed happy red carpet moments and carefully manicured family posts online, insiders today disclosed that these pictures concealed a far more problematic dynamic behind closed doors. Short-lived moments of intimacy were swamped by prolonged periods of emotional detachment. The picture-perfect image was far from reality. According to sources, the trouble started earlier that week when Jim Jones's son, whose name is being kept confidential, returned from a trip with his mother. He was filled with unresolved feelings, especially resentment over Jim allegedly prioritizing his career over their relationship. It started as a small argument about the argument swiftly turned into a heated verbal altercation, and family members reported that the yelling was so loud that it reverberated throughout the house. One witness described the scene as devastating, stating that emotions boiled over and neither Jim nor his son was willing to de-escalate. The source added that both said things they probably regretted, but what followed shocked everyone. The argument reportedly turned physical, with sources claiming that Jim lost his composure due to his anger and attacked his son. It's unclear whether punches were actually thrown, but the confrontation was intense enough. Other family members intervened to keep them apart. Fans began speculating right away, with many expressing shock and worry, while others were quick to assign blame, pointing fingers at Jim for the altercation. Some claimed there was shoving, while others insisted it didn't escalate that far. But everyone agreed the atmosphere became dangerously charged, making matters worse. Within hours, murmurs of the altercation hit fan pages, and eventually a fuzzy audio clip purportedly recorded by someone in the house began circulating online, though muffled. The clip captured raised voices and what sounded like furniture being moved. There were conflicting responses on social media as a result of his son acting disrespectfully or failing as a parent. Tags such as Jim Jones Drama and Jabak Family. Turmoil started to gain popularity. A supporter wrote, "I'm floored. Jim Jones always preached loyalty and family, and now this. Don't rush to judge. We don't have the full story," another warned. Though ideas were circulating widely online, for many involved, this was a very personal issue rather than just another viral debate. According to a close relative, Jim had been under tremendous strain. The friend stated, "When people are in pain, they sometimes snap. It's not excusable, but it explains how this could happen." He has been pushed to his maximum recently due to personal struggles and industry pressures. In the meantime, Jim's son allegedly stormed out of the house that same night, grabbed a bag, and went to his mother's house without answering his father's calls or messages. Days later, the silence between them continues, which deeply worries those close to the family. "It's not just about that night," one source explained. "It's the result of years of unresolved problems. Fans are also worried about the altercation and the lack of a public response. And many are wondering why Jim hasn't addressed the situation. As rumors are spreading out of control, some people think he's keeping quiet to protect his son's privacy, while others think he's hoping the controversy will go away. However, his silence is only fueling the fire, adding to the narrative. A former colleague from Jim's early career days added to the story in a now-deleted post, claiming that Jim has long struggled with his temper and has a spark. "I've seen both sides. Sometimes it's the desire, and other times it's the rage." Screenshots of the associate's post rapidly went viral online, causing followers to piece it together. Chrissy Lampin, Jim's longtime partner and confidant, is said to be actively involved in trying to heal the family rift amid the chaos by encouraging Jim and his son to talk and, if needed, pursue professional support. She genuinely cares for them both. All she wants is peace in the family, according to a source. But with feelings still fresh and new information coming to light, it's clear that the process of reconciliation will take time. A fan commented on an old clip saying, "You could sense the hurt behind those smiles. They were never truly okay." As days passed, the media storm only intensified. Outlets sought statements, but Jim and his team have remained tight-lipped. Meanwhile, a family friend shared a vague Instagram post, indicating that even the strongest families can be the most shattered, and that fans are searching through old interviews, song lyrics, and reality TV moments for clues to the root of the tension following the incident. When it appeared that the whole story might remain elusive, a surprising development emerged. A close friend of Jim's son spoke out in a brief, heartfelt interview on a lesser-known podcast without getting into specifics. The post received thousands of likes and comments, with fans offering support and demanding clarification. That kind of betrayal hits hard in a shocking turn of events that has left fans reeling and social media in a frenzy. The friend says the night of the incident was one of the lowest points in his friend's life, and he didn't deserve that. Rumors are circulating that rapper Jim Jones was involved in a physical altercation with his own son during what sources characterize as a severe family fallout. What started out as a private dispute reportedly turned into something much more serious, sending shockwaves through the hip-hop community. The streets are buzzing, blogs are humming, and fans are caught between disbelief and anger. Neither Jim nor his son has released an official statement, but unconfirmed reports and alleged witness accounts suggest that tensions had been simmering behind closed doors for months before this reported outburst. The family appears to be in complete turmoil, and some speculate that this could be a turning point in Jim Jones's career and public life. Others think it's only the surface of more serious, long-hidden familial issues. As the rumor mill churned, more pieces of this shocking story began to emerge. According to those close to the family, the strain between Jim Jones and his son had been growing for some time. Their relationship was always complex, with fleeting moments of closeness overshadowed by extended periods of emotional disconnect, while the public witnessed joyful red carpet moments. What actually happened that night? Was it a heated disagreement that crossed a line, or is there something more troubling at work? Stay tuned as the story will continue to unfold. According to Web Insiders, carefully chosen family photos concealed a far more problematic dynamic behind closed doors. The picture-perfect image was far from reality. According to sources, Jim Jones's son, whose name is being kept confidential, returned home earlier that week with unresolved feelings, especially resentment over Jim allegedly prioritizing his career over their relationship. What started as a small argument about household chores swiftly turned into a heated verbal altercation, with family members present describing the yelling as so loud it echoed through the house. According to a witness, the scene was distressing because feelings were running high, and neither Jim nor his son was prepared to defuse the situation. The source also stated that both of them uttered things they probably regretted.